I am here in DC getting ready to rehearse the zombie apocalypse newscast with two of my actors. I've got my scripts right here. We're doing this zombie outbreak broadcast, news broadcast that we're going to shoot in a week for the Angry Grandpa show as a prank on Grandpa. So I'm so proud to have been recruited to do this by Pickleboy, and I'm proud of Pickleboy for coming up with this idea and putting this much thought and dedication into it. It's only September 29th, and I've already been planning this for a while, my part of the shoot, and getting it together. It just shows you how elaborate this hopefully will all be, and it will all go smoothly. Okay, so I'm here with Derek and Pamela, and we're rehearsing our zombie plague video to come out in a month. So the first time through,
so I gotta put my makeup on real quick.
I don't have my makeup on either. So the first time we go through, just do as much or as little as you guys want as far as the performance. All I'm looking for is really just get it out once and start to realize where the punctuations are, where the cadence is. I just want to get naturally where it should switch off between you guys, and then see if there's anything we can incorporate in there that maybe sounds better or works better. Because again, the thing to keep in mind, my direction on this is you guys have never read this before, of course. This is all happening live when your characters are doing this live. And yet you've done it 1,000 times as news anchors. So you're not panicked, you're not flipping, you're not trying to scare the audience.
Right.
You're just getting the information out and kind of almost would rather be home right now with your families or whatever. You're just getting you're not raising your voices, not doing anything dramatic. And because that will come over our audience, one person who's going to watch it's going to go online, but it's originally intended for one person we're scaring with this.
Okay. Where is that person from?
South Carolina. That's why we have in the script South Carolina. All the stuff about Dorchester County and Somerville and all that stuff. Yeah, and he has a lot of fans, so that's why I don't want to get out really, because if anyone finds out, any of his fans could just message him and say, we're planning this, and then it's totally spoiled.
Breaking news. Just moments ago, President Obama declared a state of emergency in South Carolina. The Army and National Guard are being mobilized in what can only be called a horrifying series of events.
Good. Start over. Do it more like conversational and not the enunciated. Yeah. More again. This is you're kind of talking like it's only you two basically. Like in a real studio. It's just you guys in the camera.
Okay.
Guys, go ahead.
Breaking news. Just moments ago, President Obama declared a state of emergency in South Carolina. The Army and National Guard are being mobilized in what can only be called a horrifying series of events.
Huge gangs of flesh-eating cannibals are attacking people indiscriminately across South Carolina. Police, fire, and rescue are overwhelmed and are urging everyone to stay indoors, conserve supplies, and please stay off the phones unless you are in a life-threatening emergency, as phone lines are jammed.
Let's use less of inflection. This is just shocking. People are terrified, and again, just conversation. We're overhearing it. Go ahead.
This is just shocking. People are terrified, and we're still trying to make sense of what just exactly is going on. But thousands of these people are roaming the streets, terrorizing people, and literally eating people alive.
Dial it down even more, just even less. Thousands of people are just terrorizing people on the street.
He's just telling me now?
Yeah.
This is just
but the whole thing is really you guys just dial it way down, so just conversation between you guys. And you'll get out. I won't interrupt. I won't keep interrupting this time. Go ahead, Derek, from where you were.
There are reports that these cannibals are often badly wounded and scarred, covered in blood.
Great. And again, this is not a dramatic pause. You're just waiting a second. You're not don't eyes bug out or anything. You're just listening, and because you got the radio earpiece, and then apparently kind of stammer in or whatever, and go ahead.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
The Pentagon is reportedly saying that this is the result of a biological weapon.
Okay, good. So that was a great read through. So again, did you guys feel like there's anywhere it should be broken up as far as I made a note maybe there's a block of text that maybe Derek should step in because it can become kind of a wall. Like on, I wish I marked the pages, but it's I believe the third page. Yeah, when Pamela, your dialogue is continued from the previous page. It starts affected cities are Charleston,
Right.
etc. Do you guys feel like there's a natural break there, where you should maybe like I
think I think right here after human flesh.
Really? Okay.
You know, like, and we could just flip this around, and you could just and just say.
I was thinking potentially ad-libbing, like we could always have someone do a sheriff calling in to describe the scene on the ground, and I'd add in gunshots or something, like in Aliens, like Apone, hey, whatever, come in, like that, like him yelling like that and hearing the gunshots in the background. I don't even know, by the way, it's 4 pages, but it's probably not going to all end up in my friend's video because the guy may just shut off the TV when he's too freaked out, but we're having all this anyways, just to have it. So what do we do? Just start from the top.
But basically, Pam cuts in here
there
after
are reports. Okay.
People eating. Yeah, exactly. There are reports. I'm Pam.
Okay.
You're what?
I just wanted you guys to know it so well that it's not just internalized, but you can say it kind of like you just did, even more so. Like I know the audience will be happy with it, and the guy we're scaring. Like I know it'll exceed, especially the guy who hired me to do this, his expectations. So just internalize it so it sounds like you've done the news 1,000 times, and again, just like you were already getting it pretty much. So just get it down pat and have it by heart, so you can just do it calmly again, like you were getting it. There was a difference between the first reading and the third one, whatever. So I think you'll have it great.
Cool.